Nature hath given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Inwardly, everything should be different, but our outward face should conform with the crowd. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them not because we needed them, but because we had them. People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of one thing, in which it is right to be stingy. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. If a man knows not which port he sails, no wind is favorable. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Here is a rule to remember in future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not, "This is misfortune," but, "To bear this worthily is good fortune." Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. While we wait for life, life passes. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. It's time you realize that you have something in you more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you and make you dance like a puppet. Difficulty shows what men are. No man was ever wise by chance. Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary in a few words. Humans have come into being for the sake of each other. So either teach them or learn to bear them. Nothing endures but change. It can ruin your life only if it ruins your character. Otherwise, it cannot harm you, inside or out. Whatever can happen at any time can happen today. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Freedom is secured not by the fulfilling of men's desires, but by the removal of desire. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. The willing are led by fate, the reluctant dragged. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Circumstances don't make the man. They only reveal him to himself. He who is brave is free. The one who puts the finishing touches on their life each day is never short of time. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. What we do now echoes in eternity. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. All cruelty springs from weakness. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it.